Hey everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do the live mini reads. Got my dry juice. All right, so I'm going to give it a few more minutes to let everyone get in here, and then I will be doing the opening ceremony. So if you would like to get on the list, the PayPal link is down below. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. So glad to have you here. If you're in my Vibe Tribe, you know I love you something serious. I couldn't do this without you guys. And I had to get me the computer chair. So I'm not giving my hips such a problem sitting on the bed and whatnot. But I hope everyone's doing well today, man. Listen, this energy is serious. It's good, but it's serious. There's been a lot of release, a lot of aha moments, you know what I'm saying? So I hope everyone's doing well today, and hopefully we can get some good answers for you. So but yeah, make sure y'all like it up, share it, let's do this. If you do not know how the process works, and please don't be shy, everyone, all my Vibe Tribe's really awesome, so let me know who you are, where you're from, who's in the chat. All right, and if you want to get on the list, this will be tarot intuitive readings. They will be good. They always are. Trust in my abilities and in my spirit guides. And if you'd like to get on the list, it's the PayPal link down below in the description box. If you would prefer to do super chat, I won't turn it away because, you know, donations are donations, and I appreciate and thank you for your love and your support either way. Okay. But all you got to do is go to that donation link, hey Michelle, and once I receive the donation, then I will put your name on the list. So once your name gets on the list, we will go in order, and please have your question ready so when I call out your name, then we can keep it rolling. All right. Hey Danny, thank you. So now that we got a few people in here, I'm going to go ahead and share this to my Facebook page, and then we will start the opening ceremony. So give me just 1 second, guys. All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, guys, let's see. Cynthia, Melissa, hey guys, hey. Yeah, and see, me and Michelle, we were having this conversation. We're very much alike, and we end up over saying sorry. So I was going to apologize for me not being all done up and, you know, whatnot, having the hair all wild and makeup done. But it is what it is. It's been one of those kind of days, and that does not stop the readings from being accurate as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Christina. All right. So Christina Marie is on the list. All right. So Christina's up first. Let me do the opening ceremony real quick. Let me get this Palo lit up. Aw, thanks, guys. Y'all sure know how to make a girl feel special. Because listen, I don't think I'm not one of those people that feel like I need makeup, but makeup makes me feel better. You know what I'm saying? You got your face all did up, eyebrows looking sleek, got them eyelashes all curled up and shit. Make this country girl feel good. That's the thing about me. You never know what you're going to get, boy. All right? You can get the homeless walking around in pajamas, fucking sports bra, baggy pants, and then straight up take me out on the town and see the motherfucking hottest shit you ever seen. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. All right. So anyway, let me quit joking around. All right, Spirit. I remove any low vibrations or energy that does not belong to me from my mind, body, and soul now, please. Thank you. All right, spirit team, love team. Dear divine spirit of love and light, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, my higher self, and all my divine beings, I call upon you now. I ask that you please remove any previous energy from these cards and infuse them with my beautiful love tribe. Allow them to receive the answers with the most clarity and most purpose possible, to give them the clarity, guidance, and confirmations that they so deserve. I ask that you remove any low vibrations from this space. Shine your divine rainbow warrior light upon all me and my viewers to create a sacred space for us to receive your messages today. I do ask that you allow me to be your vessel, be voice. Allow me to be that channel for grace, absorbing your light and your wisdom so that your messages may flow naturally through me. Allow me to see with all-knowing eyes. Allow me to hear without distraction. Allow me to communicate your messages as you wish them to be perceived. I also ask that if there are any souls out there who are in need of clarification and confirmation from my beautiful spirit team, please lead them to it, draw them to it, allow them to find their way to our supportive tribe, and allow them to feel at home and like family, because that is what we are, and we support those who are searching for that. I also want to thank you for all of your love and your support and all the transitions that my tribe is going through. Thank you so much for showing us the way through our heart space, through all these trials and tribulations, so that we can see the beauty and the grace through these dark times and continue to follow that light. Thank you. Aho. All right, guys. Hey, Ellie, how you doing? I'm assuming Dewey's with you. Okay. So Christina is up first. All right, we got Ellie on the board. Let me just double check this, guys. Christina, go ahead and get your question ready. All right, she on it, girl. You know what the deal is. All right. And guys, I'll tell you, so my friend actually turned me on to this drink. And you know how we do, because they at Starbucks, and Starbucks expensive. But they're called dragon juice. Oh my God. Shit is delicious. And it's supposed to have like dragon fruit, coconut milk, and all that kind of good stuff in it. And what is going on, guys? But we started making them at home, so we're not spending so much money. And we're using raspberries, like crushed up raspberries, and coconut milk and white grape juice. It was so good. So good. All right. So let's see if anyone else is on the board before I move on to Michelle's question. Okay. So Christina and Ellie. All right, Christina. Fielding some big curveballs. Trying to take a shot. I got you, girl. I got you. And see, I was only going to pull up a couple cards, but then they ended up having me pull some different ones too. So, dear love team, what messages do we have? Christina Maria, what do we have for my beautiful Christina? Oh, you're going through an awakening. Another part of the awakening process, girl. And you know, it's so funny, even in my prayer, it was like moving towards the light, right? Higher state of awareness, okay? We have moving towards the light and the awakening card. So 9, 10, 11, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So yeah, you're making some pretty big moves here. With the 11 card being there, it could be talking about a portal opening up for you, especially within the heart space. Okay. Of course, Melissa. But this is your blossoming period. Okay. That crystal ball on top has a lot of geometric shape into it. It also kind of reminds me of this crystalline figure that was in a regression session that I did last week, and it represented pureness, hope, happiness, strengthening abilities, oneness with source, and it integrated into her heart space. And it kind of reminds me of that, right? Especially with her heart space being open. Like when I saw her holding this in her hand, and this is very similar to what it looked, now she's just wide open. But this is helping you cross the bridge. Now we do have a divine masculine and a divine feminine here. So it could be either balancing out the feminine and masculine aspects in order to cross this next bridge, this next phase in your journey, moving closer and closer to that, to home is what I'm hearing. Okay. But this is just the next phase. It's just the next phase, Christina. Okay. And listen, my grandfather's stepping in right now. This is his favorite saying, because you can look at the road here, and he always used to tell my mama, like, baby girl, you can only see to the curb. I can see the whole way down the road. And that's what spirit says, right? This is one of those things where they see what you're moving towards before you do, right? You can only see little bits and pieces of your journey. You know that when you make a certain decision that it's going to possibly lead to this or that, but you don't see the whole picture. You're not meant to, right? And that's that higher state of awareness and understanding that you're never alone on this journey. There's also, again, there's a portal opening up, a door to the infinite and ascension. Believe in your dreams. Your dreams are talking to you really hardcore, whether that is visions, daydreams, could even be what you're experiencing at night. If you feel like you're not remembering your dreams, then always, set that intention before you go to bed. But there are definitely a lot of things that are shifting for you, and it's because you're opening up. Organize. It's time to organize your life more, okay? Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. I can tell you right now, since Venus moved into Libra, good God, guys, and normally I don't have like racing thoughts anymore, but it's like I'm picking up on the collective energy, and it's just all over the fucking place. I mean, it resembles a lot of shit that I have to do, but I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to happen when it needs to or when it's inspired to, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm in no rush to get certain things done that I said I was going to get done. If I don't have the energy or the time for it, I'm not going to break myself to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's like today. I took most of the day off. I needed it. I needed that recoup. And this is what they're kind of talking about. They'll bring in stuff that, like little hints here and there. And it almost feels like what I'm doing, but in reality, it's what the collective is going through too. Hey, Sheila. Who else is here? Who did I miss? Hi, Jessica. Robert, hey guys, hey. But it's also, again, that clarity and purpose, right? The wand she's holding in her hand is like covered in roses, and it has a purpose. right? So it's one of those things where, kind of you need to start prioritizing a little bit and working on the deservingness, especially when it comes to the DM. I'm hearing that really hard. Let go of guilt. That's another big thing that's come up today. Let go of guilt. Let go of animosity. And listen, guys. Michelle, she cracked me open today. We've been talking a lot, and I really thought that that I was over a lot of stuff, and that there's a lot of forgiveness that already took place, and I absolutely did, like she said, on an energetic and mental level, but on a heart level, I did it when I felt into it and started talking about all the things that had made me upset in that moment. I just kind of like went over it again, and and then I got to that key point of why it really hurt. What I'm saying, Christina. So yeah, that might be another sign that these are things that might need to be readdressed. Kind of dig a little deeper, because you are a beloved child of God. And like everyone else, you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are, right? Like, and this is where we have to understand, no matter if we're on the twin journey or not, guys, like, that's just a label. It's an easier way for us to describe and to, understand what it is. But regardless, mission is everything. You would not be a twin. You would not be a true light worker, a badass spiritual healer. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the love or the romantic relationship. And that might trigger a lot of people, okay? But it is what it is. The mission is everything. You can't stay so focused on the relationship, romantic relationship itself, that you forget why you're here in the first place. And it is much bigger than that, okay? You have a purpose, you have a mission, and it's time to organize and reprioritize some things, because the reason you're feeling uncomfortable is because this is a new phase. It's a new learning process. It's a new, and again, the theme for this month, the Power Path Report, is up on my Facebook for anyone who wants to read it. But it is about rewriting your story. It is about rewriting your story, guys. And listen, that shit, woo, I've been feeling it for weeks. I've been calling that. So it was no surprise that that is the theme for this month. It is time for any aspect of our life that we do not like, that we are uncomfortable with, the parts of our story where we feel like we have been victimized, rewriting the relationships in our life, the relationship with self, relationship with source, relationship with mission. It's time to rewrite it all, right? Anything that does not feel like it is in alignment, time to wrap that shit up, okay? It is time. It is time, okay? And that's exactly why they're ghosting. You know what I'm saying? They ghost, and because first off, they're not ready to deal with the emotions that the divine feminine brings up, okay? Just understand that. But it also gives us enough time to take our focus off of them to realize who the fuck we are. To move more into purpose and to figure out why we're here. Okay? Why are we here? Well, and even your comment, Ellie, that strikes up something. They no longer exist. It's listen, just because you are alive and simply existing does not mean you are living your life to the fullest. And that's where we have to get out of our own way and realize what we're working with. It's all about trust, trusting in the process. Divine Masculine, like, no, Cupid, slow it down. I can't handle right now, while you're all up in it, okay? It doesn't mean that you can't trust this process. You've already been claimed. That red ribbon is on your white dress. It's time for you to find that purity, that faith, that optimism, that trust that if it's divine, it's going to come back when it's time. Pay attention and love yourself first. That's your lesson here. Okay? That deservingness, that you are a beloved child of God. Okay? Because if he was in it right now, you'd probably give so much of yourself, you'd lose yourself. Right? Trying so hard to keep it. Yeah. Movement forward. Okay? Having enough control over self, but still allowing spirit to guide you, right? Having control over you, so understanding that it's up to you to release these burdens because you're carrying too much weight on your shoulders, okay? It's time to lay those burdens down. Again, reprioritize, organize, figure out what's causing too much weight that you can let go and step into your Empress energy, the creator, rewrite your story, okay? It's on the bottom. Queen of Wands. Again, remember who you are. You're passionate. You're creative. You are the birther of new beginnings. You are sexy. You are seductive. And a complete badass. Okay? So let's pull a message from your DM. I've been visiting you in my dreams. Where are you? Believe in dreams. I have been visiting you in your dreams. The separation is eating at me. I miss the sound of your voice, the taste of your lips, and the softness of your skin. I think of this a lot when I'm alone. He's fantasizing about you. So wouldn't be surprising if you're having some very intimate, dreams about your divine masculine lately. But believe it, trust it, okay? Because it's absolutely happening. It's happening. But he's trying to let go of guilt. You need to let go of guilt. And really feel into those triggers, things you think you might be over, things you thought you might have accepted, and really feel into that and through the heart space and figure out what is like holding this separation and what's keeping you from fully stepping into your graceful purpose, right? So I hope that helps you, baby. There's a lot to say, okay? All right, Miss Ellie, what you got for me, baby? I love you too, girl. I love you too. I'm just checking the list real quick, Ellie. Give me 1 second. All right, Robert's on the list. Okay. So I have taken the leap of faith. I'm now here and connected with Dewey. Yay! What guidance does the angels, guides, and ancestors got? I've got you, girl. Yes. All right. So, Spirit, now that Ellie has fully stepped into that faith of moving with Dewey, which is absolutely beautiful, and thank you for guiding her to that. They deserve to be together, you know it. But what's the next step, guys? What is the next step? What is the next step for Ellie? Positive intention. 5. So listen, and I meant to say this for Christina too. So take this message too, because you had another 5 there too. And listen, a lot of people don't yes, 5 means change, but what does all change mean? Like, when we think about the process that it takes to go through like literal change, right? It can be very daunting. It can be hard. It can be trialing, and we have those moments of doubt and fear and all that kind of thing. So, to get to that point of number 5, it's like, you're going through this whole transition of pushing past fear. And that's why 5 is so beautiful, because it takes a lot of strength and courage to get through the number 5. It's that halfway point, right? So, yes, it is so good. It's so good. Because when you think of 5, you're halfway to the 10, right? So you've already hit that hump day. You know what I'm saying? But with the positive intention here, okay? Positive intentions for the rest of your journey, right? So we think about it in the way where we're halfway through, right? And then we have the strength card, like the Ace of Swords. Again, how much strength does it take to get to the number 5, to the halfway point, right? It takes strength, it takes courage, it takes truth, your truth. So now they're saying there's something in the midst for you. I can feel it, okay? And we need to start setting more positive intentions when it comes to our abundance, right? So now that you're with Dewey and you've gone through the first little honeymoon phase, okay, now is the time to really start planning, like sitting down together. What do you want for your future? What do you want to do with your life and your tools that you have? Like, now that you have all this information and you've pushed past this fear and you've realized, like, all right, man, I must be strong. I must be a badass, because that was a lot of fear to push through, right? That was a whole lot of change for me. Let's change it up even more. Because again, October is rewriting the story, right? So what is it that you want to change? What is it that you want to see happen in your life? Because now you have a clean slate, right? So it's like, now that you already have a piece to that abundance, to that bounty, which is being with Dewey, it's being in a new place where you don't feel tied down by the debt, by the shit job and, the conditionings around your son and that kind of stuff. Like, now you can be anyone you want to be, Ellie. You're completely free in whatever you want to do. So now it's to stand up to the truth and pull that sword out of the stone. You know what I'm saying? Because only you have the strength to step up in that way that Spirit's calling to you. So whether that be through meditation, ask them, what am I supposed to do? What is my purpose? What does my soul need right now? You know what I'm saying? You can be a Canadian, Danny says. Oh, Lord. Okay. But this is really testing your strength and your faith, right? What else is Ellie supposed to do? What is happening? They just gave me another idea for another oracle deck for life purpose light workers. I'm gonna have to write that down. Give me 1 second. I'm telling you, these downloads are crazy, y'all. Good thing I have a whole nother little deck of index cards. All right. Okay. So, I mean, The book. The book. I was about to say, like, maybe apply, maybe start a class. It's the book. It's the book. They just reminded me. Okay? This is the time to apply yourself to that book, right? To use the knowledge that you have now and the teachings, the findings of everything you've learned on this journey and start putting it into the book. Okay? That's going to lead you to success and fulfillment. Because the door is opening for you. Heaven's door. Okay? Whatever. Why not both? Like, whatever you feel drawn to. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel that you and Dewey's story needs to be told. But I feel like it's starting to kind of put that together. And as it unfolds even more, then you'll have more to put in it. But if you want to do the kids' stories first, because you already have some of, like, more of a complete, mostly complete story there, then I would start there to, start bringing in more income. But the story with you and Dewey is just beginning. And now they're telling you to keep track of these things and start putting some effort into it, okay? Because doors are going to open up. Doors are going to open up. And it's about about the obstacles and blocks that you had to get through to get there. You know what I'm saying? That 5 energy. The courage that it takes to push through that fear, that's big. How many of us struggle with that? You know what I'm saying? So it's really important that you understand, like, how your voice, your words can help, can inspire, uplift. And that's what we're here for. We're here to bring hope. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Again, deservingness. You deserve this change, Ellie. Both of you do. Okay? It is safe for you to receive. It is safe for you to receive this. All right, just got a few clarifiers. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. What is that? And the Ace of Cups. So let your love be a guiding light, right? For new opportunities and, offers coming in. The more you share your story, might be one of those things where someone comes in and be like, hey, let me take some of this weight off you. I got just what you need. That's going to set you up, right? Because the world needs more of your love. Because you're deserving. You deserve this, okay? So I hope that gives you a little bit of clarification. But that is definitely something I would start on. Because look at her, man. Look at this book. She is breaking free through this book. Direct channel. Direct channel, and it's pouring out onto the page, right? She is rooted in that book. And again, arms wide open. She's nurturing it like a baby. Okay? Because it's going to be your truth that you reveal. That's all I'm saying. You know I love you. All right. Glad that helps. Yes. All right. So Robert's up next. What you need, baby? Y'all make sure y'all like and share this video. Let's get it out. And if not, what else? I might sit here and talk with y'all a little bit, shoot shit, maybe hop off early. Okay. All right. I'll take a little shippy poo. All right. What do we have for Robert? What does Robert need to know tonight? And just to let everyone know, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Danny, Brooke, and I will be live again for our 3-in-1 $60 love donation. If y'all want to get on that list, don't forget, okay? Yes, and Ramblin Mike's meet and greet. I was on that too. I was about to mention that too. So Danny, Brooke, and I have been invited to Ramblin Mike's meet and greet in Palm Coast, Florida. November 3rd will be, is it at the Hilton? At the Hilton, yep. So at the Hilton in Palm Coast, Florida, November 3rd. And we'll be doing readings. We're going to be eating, having a little sip, and having a good old time, like Brooke says, fucking shit up. We're going to blow the roof off of it with all our love. We might even do, Brooke came up with a great idea of why not do our readings, because Mike had asked us to be guest readers, to do it like we do when we're doing our sessions. And I think it's a great idea because, listen, we are one hell of a team. That's all I got to say. So, all right. So enough rambling about us. I know, Michelle, I wish you were going to be there too. Hey, Stem. You are right on that. I wish you were there too, Ellie. I really do. Yes. I can't wait to meet you guys. But again, one day I'm gonna have my retreat center, y'all, and it is gonna be beautiful. And I'm gonna have all my vibe tribe there, and we are gonna be like a beacon. We are gonna be like a beacon. Yes. I really like the trifecta readings. Yeah, Robert, please. The link to all that is right in there. Everything's in the description box too, if anyone's curious. All right. What is going on with Robert? Robert, what is going on? Oh, brother. I think we talked about this a little bit too. People seeing you rise up and they don't like it too much, do they? But remember who you are, okay? You are powerful. You are all seeking truth. You are the doer. You are the activator, okay? Hi, Angela. Do I have anything under 20? No, my mini readings are $20. I do have some pendulum questions, but all of those are private. I'm only doing mini reads today. Yeah, girl, please do. Ooh, girl, I would love to meet you. So anyway, all right, Robert, there's a lot of distractions. I feel not only distracted, but scattered. And I'm sorry. I don't know if that's something that you've been kind of dealing with lately. Feel like my attention is being pulled in a lot of different directions. But we do have infinite potential. All my damn tribe is like going through some major initiation, which does not surprise me one bit. Because listen, you and my tribe, you doing the work, and I know you are, and I see 1111 right now. But with infinite potential being here, like, and this is why you're meeting so much resistance in other areas, right? So this is about finding perfect balance between your divine feminine and divine masculine energy and allowing yourself to be fully free. And I feel like you've really been trying to do that, Robert, right? Yeah. Again, you're a beacon. Like, you're full of so much love that you attract attention from lower vibrational energies. I'm hearing that. I feel it. And it's because you have a heightened state of awareness and you're growing so fast. You've changed a lot, especially within the last year or two. And I feel like certain people within your environment, like, it's rubbing them the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the initiation card here. We have 5, 6, and an 8. So you're like taking leaps. Like, some are small methodical steps. You're going in order, but then the more aware you become, the more leaps you are taking, not just steps. You know, the more awareness you have, the more you're initiating, and it's like, the higher the frequency and the more potential that you see within yourself, the more that it's causing, like, a lot of people are just trying to either make you question your reality and your truth, or trying to take your voice, like shutting down communication, if that makes sense. Because we have the King of Swords and the Devil here. So with the Moon and the Seven of Wands, like, it feels like there are, and this could be people who, maybe were part of your life with old, like, patterns and habits, and maybe a lot of drinkers and stuff like that, the party people, that used to be able to take advantage of you. And now that they see you rising up and starting to use your voice more, they're trying to shut it down. Okay? They don't want you to succeed, is what I'm hearing. So be very careful of that, if that makes sense. With the Moon card, the Seven of Wands, like, there could be arguments, there could be battles to, and you might not even be fully aware of this, okay, with the Moon card. Like, people are trying to pull the wool over your eyes. So be careful of that. Couple used to work with, heard something getting around it. Yeah, be careful, man. Be careful. And, like, use your intuition. Seriously, because you have a heightened state of awareness right now. These people could even be affecting your health, and they're telling you there are certain people that you need to let go and believe in your own intuition, your own truth, okay? Because you need to protect what is rightfully yours. Don't let that darkness come in and disrupt your flow or what you're about to accomplish. But I don't like the King of Swords being reversed here. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. It's almost like someone's trying to take away your position, like overshadow you, and I don't like that. It's making me feel protective, defensive. And maybe that's why I was getting distracted so much. Maybe there are certain people that are trying to distract you from what you're trying to accomplish. You might also have to, you might be scared to speak up to these people as well, because they're taking up too much of your time and energy, and you're scared to let go. And you don't even see how they're affecting you, because they're creating so much illusion. It's time to remove the mask off these people, reveal the truth of the situation. But the fact that you're going from the 5 and the 6, right? So we're talking about getting through the hardships, realizing the infinite potential, coming to a heightened state of awareness is going to bring success, movement forward, and then open up communication, even more communication with spirit through your initiation. I feel like you're going to learn more and more about your abilities once you let go of these certain energies that you're entertaining right now. Does any of that make sense? I hope so. What advice do you have for Robert? And I would just think on that. If you got to timestamp it and, come back to it at a later time. I feel the donations, tithing and charitable work, I feel like there are certain people that my ears are ringing off the hook, where you almost feel responsible for. Like, it's almost like helping people out because they're less fortunate and they might need help getting on their feet, but they're doing this kind of shit. Nah, dude. You gotta be careful of that. Okay? You can only help those who want to be helped. Don't put so much time and energy into things or people or situations that it turns into enabling. If you enable, they will not learn to walk. They will use you until you run dry. Okay? Have courage to ask for it and accept help. You know you got tribe. You know you got people that support you, okay? There are people who love you and want to see you succeed. And there's people in your life that don't. Okay, so be very aware of this. Even if you need to ask spirit for help in order to remove these masks, to make it clear who's taking advantage of you, so that you can let go of the guilt of feeling responsible for these people. It is not weak to ask for help. So do not be afraid to ask spirit to help reveal those masks, dude. Because I'm telling you, there is someone in your environment. I do not like their energy. And there's not many people that I say that about. But whoever this person is, they're rubbing my energy the wrong way, dude. But I do feel like you feel responsible in some way or another. Okay? And it's only divine timing. You're going to end up having to let go. And you might feel guilty for doing it, but you're going to realize later down the road that they were hindering your process. Okay? Could be a friend, could be a family member, it could be an ex. I mean, whatever. It could be anything. It could even be a coworker. But pay attention. Pay attention very closely, okay? I don't like getting those kind of messages, Robert. But it is. It's one of those things. I mean, you're going to have to go through this process in order to move up. You know what I'm saying? So just take care of yourself, please. Don't make me drive down to Florida and whoop someone's ass for you. Because you know I will. I ain't scared. Hi, Nancy. How are you? I'm doing well, hon. It's been an interesting day. Mm-hmm. I heard coworker equal level as you, or if not lower. Yeah. I don't know. But listen, Michelle's on point. So, yeah, I got you, babe. What you need? But listen, Michelle, she's been on fire lately. So, dude, she pulled shit out that I haven't told anyone. I trust her. She's getting information. I trust it. I trust it. All right. Clarifying question. Are you and I supposed to write the books together? Hold on one second. Let me pull out the pendulum. Let me move her in my bookcase. Where is it? Right there. Give me 1 second, guys. We got more people. Okay. Yeah, I think I just got yours, Michelle. Or Melissa, sorry. Let me check real quick. Oh, honey, you didn't have to donate twice. All right. I appreciate that, though. Dewey, don't make me get on your ass. Don't make me sister you. Okay? All right. So, Spirit, and I'm going to hold this up so he can see it too. Okay? So, let me ask my questions real quick. Dear Spirit, can you please show me what a yes looks like? And what does a no look like? Thank you. Is Dewey and Ellie supposed to write their book together? Hold on. Let me read. They said, ask that question in a different way. Okay. So, is Dewey and Ellie supposed to write the story of their love life together? Strong yes. Okay. So, just sister him. Sister him. All right. So, yeah, cooperation instead of competition. Have positivity, faith, and optimism. Get to work. Okay? Do the work, Dewey. Do the work. All right? I'm going to sister the hell out of you. I'm just going to pull a few cards because you donated twice. But that was a strong yes from the pendulum. Yes, you were supposed to write these stories together. What does Dewey need to release to get out of his own damn way? Page of Wands. I feel like you need to get in a more creative mood. Yeah. Focus on the love. Focus on the stability. Get the wheel turning. Okay? With the Nine of Pentacles, I mean, this could not only bring y'all good money, but it's also like believe in the project that you're putting this passion into. Okay? Creating that solid, like, happy life together, that union together, and understanding that it's not just Ellie's side of the story, but it needs your input too, because you're manifestors. So quit manifesting bullshit, Dewey. I love you. Long time. Oh, good. Yes, good. Oh my goodness. Okay, sister has spoken. All right, so Melissa, you are what you need, baby. Yeah, and listen, if he needs me to sister him more, you know the deal. Just call me. I got you. I will sister him right up. Might even have to do a little more regression work. Just do it. You can do it. Okay? This is going to be like therapy. Oh, Melissa, what's going on, baby? And for anyone who doesn't know, Sheila just started her own channel too. So Punch and Nobles, Starseed Reflections. Y'all go check her out. Like, this is my girl. This is my soul sister. I love her so much. And she just started reading as well. And, you know, you're doing great. You're doing great. I know you're nervous on camera, but you are doing amazing. And your messages are like so good. So keep up the good work, babe. I'm really proud of you. I know it's a lot. Takes time to get used to being behind the camera. I was there too. All right. So Miss Melissa, I feel like I just need to let go. It's complimenting just settling so that I can break free of the chaos. Am I doing the right thing? Why is he so adamant on hurting me? Okay. I'm contemplating just settling something. Yeah, if you can, it's okay. I'm getting a lot of conflicting energy on that, though. Like, why would be breaking free of chaos be settling? And why are you with someone or putting time and energy into someone who is hurting you? So let me see. I'm going to pull a mini spread relationship on you. Oh. Girl, listen. Yeah. Codependency issues on your side. Listen, sometimes it's not always worth the fight. You know what I'm saying? But if a child is involved, and that's kind of where, you know, you have to use your intuition. And that's, again, like if Ellie's right and he's a narcissist, that's what they want, man. They want you to lose. They want to suck the life out of you. But if he is a narcissist and you have a child together, you don't want him having custody. And if that's what it is, unsettling, where he gets more time than he so deserves, then I would, you have to find that strength within you. Okay. Yeah. Listen, dude, I was married to one. And I don't know if he was like a full blown narcissist where he was like completely aware of what he was doing, but I'm almost sure that he was at the same time, because me and Melissa had this conversation earlier too. But he had a lot of narcissistic tendencies, like bad stuff. And I left with nothing. Like when I was fucking done, I was done. Like there was nothing. You couldn't have paid me to fucking stay. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be around him for one more minute. It actually got to the point that I was scared. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea what to expect. He was completely like out of it, you know? So you got to be careful with that shit. Yeah. Oh, dude, they'll make you question your reality. They'll make you question your truth. They'll flip everything around on you. And the moment you set some boundaries, then they convince you you're crazy. And then if they can't convince you you're crazy, then they convince everyone else around you that you're crazy. That's a narcissist. That is a narcissist. But you the fixer, ain't you? You probably saw them red flags way before you married him. And yet, you thought he could change, right? Typical fucking narcissist, man. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah. So I feel like there are, and I do feel that at one point, and, it's probably when he was fucking love bombing you, where you did feel like this was your person, this was your true love, okay? But that's another good sign as a narcissist. But I almost feel like there was this longing for something to fit into your life, and he saw that as a prime opportunity. He could see that you were longing for someone to fill that void. He probably was entertaining other females during the time of your dating, at least. Because I don't really feel off of his energy that he truly loves anyone, not even himself. Deep down, he doesn't. That's why he uses and abuses. He took away your innocence. He took away your purity. I feel like at one point, you could be more present. Like you could see a lot of love and beauty and hope. I feel like he took that from you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. What's happening? Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. I was trying to scroll back up. Yeah, Cynthia. Yeah. Anyone who loves you is not going to like to see you cry. Okay. Um, and I feel like Spirit probably gave you some warning signs, but due to being the fixer and codependency issues, you ended up giving in because at the time he smelled sweet. At the time he smelled sweet. Yeah, but you weren't sure if you could trust your intuition. He made you question it a lot. All right, so what's the advice moving forward, since we obviously know that he robbed her of several things? You know, and it takes a lot. It's a lot to recover from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're dealing with narcissistic people and you're dealing with if you had codependency and fixer issues before you got in a relationship and then you got in a relationship with a narcissist, then you got a whole world of healing to do. So, and that's another reason why it's okay. Just take as much time as you need, Melissa. Take as much time as you need, because there is no rush, especially when it comes to love and healing yourself. Okay? Because you don't realize how much damage that this kind of stuff does. Yeah. I'm hearing take back your power. Take back your power. It's going to take a lot of reflection and inner work in order to get out of the Ice Queen energy. I feel like there's a part of you that wants to feel that childlike, passionate energy where you can speak up. But right now you're just feeling defensive. Like you just want to cut the cords. I can see it. I mean, deep down, I feel like, yeah, I see that. The Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. I feel, okay, and normally I don't give this advice, but I'm going to. Okay. In order to get through this process, because what they're telling me is this is, kind of your current energy, what they want you to do at this time, and how you're going to have to handle this situation. So where they're putting you right now is you're probably having a little bit more heated conversations. Okay. Might be a little more here and there. You might get real angry, but then you might pull back because you're not really sure if you can trust what you're feeling or not. Is it just me type energy? There's certain things that you do feel very passionate about, and you know that it's the right thing, but then he's making you question. This whole process is making you question. Why is the Page of Wands here? Because you want to, first off, you want to be seen and you want to be heard, and you're not either right now. Okay? Because he's taken that. But, listen, the only way a narcissist can win is if you play their game. Right? When you don't play their game, they have no chips. They have no leverage. Why is the Hermit here? The Star. That's where you're going to find your truth. That's where you're going to find your powers, going within and really asking yourself, what do you need in this time to get to that point of cutting the cords and all this bullshit, like without losing your heart space? Because this is keeping you up. He feels like he's in control. He feels he's in control. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it is kind of looking that way, honey, because I see you holding on for dear life. But in order to start the healing process, you're going to have to move on and remove this weight. You're carrying too much, which you will be provided for. You got the 10 of Pentacles. So I would definitely seriously seek within what you need to do in order to stand your ground. Because listen, if you just let him have whatever he wants, then he's winning. He wants you to feel weak. He wants you to lose. He wants you to lose. But with the Four of Pentacles, this like being resistant to the process, you know, taking that time out to really reflect, you know, and sometimes we got to get angry with these kind of situations. We got to get angry. And I know it's not always a good way to go about it, you know, because anger hurts too. But when you've been cowering for so long and you feel like your power is taken away, anger is always a good way to get it back. You know, you cry it out, then you get fucking angry, and you do what you gotta do so that you come out on top. But with the Six of Swords here, the only way to do it is by moving forward, not back. And taking the burden off yourself. You are not responsible for his happiness. You are not responsible to make sure that this all goes smoothly and well on his end, because obviously he don't give a shit about you. Okay? No, you're fine. You're fine. Don't apologize. It's not you. And see that again, that's that shit. It is not you that's bringing down the energy. It's his energy that is low. Okay? So don't think that. But it's one of those things where, you know, you're going to have to do whatever you need to do in order to bring more peace into your situation by not putting so much weight on your shoulders, which is trying to make everyone happy and civil. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. And then once you get what you need, let the anger go. Just don't stay in it. But, you know, sometimes we got to get a little, you know, tough. When someone, it's okay to get to that point when someone's treading on us. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand up for yourself, baby. She is not afraid to cut someone. You know what I'm saying? And it's because she's been through so much shit, she can't take it anymore. If she's got to cut that cord, she's going to cut that cord. If she's got to cut you, she cuts you too. I'm just kidding. Don't cut anyone. We don't need to go into jail. But you know my point, right? It's one of those things where she has a big heart, but she's tired of being fucking walked on. Okay? That influence Bad influence, Cynthia. I'm just kidding. But it is. I feel like this is not. Uh, all I can think about is fucking Alice in Wonderland right now. But seriously, okay, it's one of those things where you are not responsible for his happiness and his well-being when he's done all of this to you, right? Like when it comes to that point of someone who has taken so much of our power, and again, that's on us because we allowed it, but we have to say, like, okay, yes, in that moment, I chose fear and I gave away my power, and I forgive myself for that. Okay, forgive yourself for that. But I now choose to take my power back, and I will rise above this energy. I will do whatever is best for me and my son. I don't even know. Do you have a son? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just assuming. But it's one of those things where it's like you have to take that power back. You have to do whatever is best for you in that moment to regain your footing. You know what I'm saying? So, if you have to figuratively go chop some fucking heads off because, he's used to you taking a step back and cowering because you don't like confrontation, be like, nah, listen, what you gonna do? You really want to do this? All right, well, I'll meet you in my lawyer's office. Stand in your power. You have no power over me. I dare you to say that to his face. Stand up, girl. Get yourself together. Go in there, head held high, shoulders back. You have no power over me. Watch the dynamic change. Mm-hmm. See? Start talking about standing up to narcissists and you get some troll in here. Mm-hmm. These darker energies can't stand it. But you see what I'm saying, baby? Well, if there's an order of protection and there's no contact and it's all in the judicial system, then, um, I would honestly what is your lawyer saying? Like, what, I mean, I don't know how far into it you are, like, to get a second opinion maybe, or, what the whole situation is, because sometimes when it comes to the legal system, there's only so much you can do. I don't trust the system. I don't trust the system. I have literally had lawyers when I was in the situation with my ex-husband and we were going through a custody battle with his ex, and they're like, even though she's crazy, even though, if we put her on the stand, she's going to dig her own grave, even if she hasn't paid child support in a year and a half and refuses to do so, I don't trust the system enough for you to win. Even though he had custody of his kids for 8 years at that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we all know why. They probably come from Daywave. Watch 80 fucking people slide up in here in a few minutes. That's probably our time to go then. No entertainment for you guys tonight. That's what I'm wondering. They must have a slow crowd tonight. But whatevs, you ain't getting to me. Because that's how I deal with negativity. You ain't got no power. Joke's on you. So, but yeah, I mean, just trust your intuition. And if it keeps going back and forth, try to get as much as you can, but don't spread it out over, years and years just to get, I mean, especially if it's not worth it. Weigh out your odds, man. Weigh out your odds. Now, if it has to do with money, you can rebuild the money. If it has to come to the child, then, that's a little different. That's different. Because, listen, growing up in a narcissistic home ain't good for a child. So, do what you can to protect the kid, but all the other stuff you can rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So, I wish I had better advice. And that's a good question, Ellie. Well, settling in the issues. I mean, if there's the restraint, right? There you go. Robert says, be glad to teach you how to drop them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Melissa's still typing or what the deal is, but yeah. Either way, I do feel like you're going to come out on top. I just don't feel like it's going to be exactly what you think it's going to be or was hoping for it to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The only way to, not feed into a narcissist is not to play their game. It just is. Most of them, you have to cut off all contact. Like, you just can't play. Any attention is attention. Any fear is fuel. It's bad. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I fucking love you, Danny. If he takes everything from you, give him your toothbrush too with a smile and your vibrator. You can get a new one. I don't know either. I hope she's okay. I know it's hard. I know. I mean, they're not giving me a direct answer, so hopefully that helped her either way. But yeah, guys, and I think quite a few people that are on this journey have been through that, where it's one of those things that we do run into these kind of things, where we run into narcissists, we run into abusers, we run into people who take advantage, and you just can't play their game. They teach us to find our power. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they sure do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. I get it. Much love to all of you, for real. So, yeah, there's no one on the list. Everyone's done for tonight. So, I'm okay with that too. It's been a long day. So, I love you guys so much. And you know what? Just because I love you all, I am feeling really compelled to pull an overall message for everyone. So let's see what message they want to leave us with. Okay. So, what message would you like to leave the Vibe Tribe with before we go on about our night? What message would you like to leave us with? Power. Okay. So the other card that came out earlier was the Strength card. I think that was the one Ellie got, right? So it takes the strength to find the sword of truth, but it takes power to yield it, right? Look at his face. It is not easy to hold up that much power and that much light because there is a lot in the face, a lot of darkness that we face on our growth process, coming from that budding rose into the full bloom and trusting and enveloping our own energy. It helps us learn that our circles are strong, that when we are in alignment and allow ourselves to go through that power and that transition, that change, and admiring our beauty, we change the face of the energy fields around us. Okay? Protect your bubble. Protect your light. The angels are comforting you in these times of transition, the tough ones, okay? Oh, thank you, Robert. Love you, brother. This is embracing the all, embracing the you. No more complaining, rewriting your story. Anything that you do not like about your life is yielding that sword and knowing you have the power to cut through anything that makes you feel unworthy in life. Learn to start speaking about your beauty, right? Finding all the things that you like about yourself. Oh, I just felt someone playing with my hair too. Sever vows of poverty, words of abundance, taking divinely guided change, and successful funding. So when it comes to your growth, it's like, again, severing those cords, right? But with any sort of poverty, anything that makes you feel like you are lacking, okay? Anything that is keeping you from being free, that phoenix energy, right? We've been seeing that a lot. It's time to start speaking more abundantly about your growth process and any divinely guided changes they're going to provide for you. Okay? And that's what we need to be speaking into existence. Spirit, if this is what you want me to do and this is what I'm being guided to do, support me. Support this growth. Support this change. Give me a sign. Give me a sign that this is what I'm meant to do. because you are deservingness of this heightened energy level. You are a beloved child of God. And you deserve this just as much as anyone else. You deserve to be free in your own energy. No one telling you what you should do, how you should do it, what you need to change. You know what you need to change. It's those parts of you that don't feel like they're in place. And listen, give to yourself, give to others. Giving and receiving creates equal opportunities in your life. And let go of guilt, guys. Let go of guilt. Okay? Is there any other messages that you would like us to know? Remove distractions. Okay? There could be a lot of opportunities at hand, but you already know which ones don't work. Right? You already know what options are not serving you. So it's time to remove those distractions so you can reprioritize. With the Seven of Pentacles being here, it's talking about knowing that when you cut these things out and you can prioritize on what actually makes sense for your future, then you can start to tend to that more. You can nurture that more. And then when the time is right, you will be ready to harvest those seeds. You will be ready to harvest that fruit that you have nurtured, that bounty. You know what I'm saying? And there will be no more longing. There'll be no more longing. Because you know when that time comes, that was your moment. That was that prime moment you've been waiting on. And movement forward. Fast communication. Letting those seeds, your wishes, be heard by the universe. Your destiny is calling. I'm hearing this. Is there any other message? The Emperor. Take action. Stand strong. Remove yourself from any mental prisons or doubt, fear, guilt. Okay? So this could go a couple different ways for everyone. So take however it resonates. But when there is no more longing, that communication and Emperor comes in. I feel like for most of you, this is just about, energetic changes, finding your power, standing up for yourself. But for some of you, this is coming from your DM as well, so I'm going to pull a message. Yeah. Right now, I need to take a step back so I can catch my breath. We both have things to learn, so please don't worry about me and live your life. And this is what they're saying. Remove the distractions. Prioritize. Tend to that garden. Your mission. There is no more longing because you have a purpose. And then it comes back in. Okay? Live your life. Hey, Darcy. What do all these synchronicities mean? I see them everywhere, but sometimes it leaves me feeling more confused because they're receiving your damn messages. Telling them to wake up. I'm good, hon. How are you? Is there anything else? Sometimes I feel like I'm having these conversations with you in my head. I wonder if I'm crazy. Are you experiencing it too? So if you're having those telepathic communications, signs and synchronicities, okay, they're feeling it too. But they're waiting for you to find that power and not feel as if they are a distraction from your purpose, where so much focus is on them that you forget about you. They're waiting for that longing to be done, okay? Where you want them, but you don't need them. They are not your sole focus anymore, okay? But otherwise, most of these are about just your process and finding your mission, which it's all about mission anyway, okay? So, yeah. I hope these messages help you guys. And I love y'all so much. And I thank you for being here. And yeah, I did. Absolutely. And I don't know what I'd do without you guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. And thank you. And yeah. Yeah. So if anyone would like to get in on a private reading, y'all know where to find me. But yeah, I mean, y'all know my whole spiel. Everyone in here is my tribe. So y'all take care of yourselves. Oh, let me close this out real quick. Dear spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, I thank y'all so much for all the love, the wisdom, and the messages that you shared with us tonight. Thank you for bringing clarity, peace, love, connection, and support to all those in need tonight. Thank you for allowing us to feel your love. Thank you for filling our hearts up in these moments of doubt and darkness to realign with your love once again. I now close the portal to the spirit realm. I ask that all energies that helped out tonight be sent off with gratitude, love, and assurance. And anyone whose energy that I tapped into be sent off with peace and love as well. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Okay? So, yeah, guys, take care of yourselves, and if you need me, y'all know how to get in touch with me. I love you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon.